You guys
murder hoboed our way around.
Yeah, you murder hoboed your way up and down the coast. Found the druid, returned the druid and the elf princess to Inasari. You asked Duradel Thornheart if he could transport you to the druid temple. And he said that he could, but he needed a day to rest to recharge transport via plants. So you guys traveled around a little bit to the other edge of the forest and encountered some dinosaur bullshit. And then hit level 10.
Some Jeffy dinosaurs.
Some Jeffy dinosaurs.
Came rolling around.
You guys are leveled up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm level 10. I don't care about the rest of them.
Do you want us to go ahead and input our new HP and whatnot, or are you planning on just keeping it the same for now?
No, you guys can go ahead and do that. Well, I tell you what, why don't we go back? Are you guys going to travel back to the city, the elf city?
I guess, because we got to meet up with the druid.
Yeah, you got to sleep. All right, well,
I guess the other option is we could just stay out here and keep fighting more dinosaurs.
There might be some more dinosaurs.
We're going to make them extinct.
Grinded all the dinosaurs.
Well, I mean, those dinosaurs really hit us hard.
They hit Donkey Jank pretty hard.
Yeah, but he was raging, so they only hit him half as hard.
Shit, I put in my new spell totals. I don't know what spells I'm missing. I think I have. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what spells I had before I changed my sheet. Meaning, if you want to keep fighting dinosaurs, I gotta kind of guesstimate what I have available and what I don't.
It's cool. We can just go back and go back to the elf city and continue on or press on, because Klein said we might fight more dinosaurs later, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how many dinosaurs are out here?
I know how many are going to be when we're done.
None.
Send them to the tar pits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send them to the Natural History Museum.
That was loud. So the real work has just now started with my daughter because she figured out how to crawl. So now it's no longer just set her on the floor and she's fine. You actually have to keep half an eye out.
Yeah, she'll be moving all over the place.
This is where you gotta hone your dad senses. So you
Hannah got upset, but I called it a cage. We ordered this. It's like this big. It's a big playpen that you can put over the whole floor, and boxes are in.
You gotta order a baby cage now.
I mean, I always thought that the parents that put their kids on leashes were the smart ones.
Yeah, but see, you gotta be careful, man. That's kids can get real strong, and then you ever see those videos where there's just someone getting dragged by the dog?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but a kid.
I don't know if a kid could do that to a person. I mean, maybe if you had a drunky kid.
Have you seen that 77-year-old from Indonesia that's jacked?
No.
You should look it up. There's this 7-year-old that is bodybuilder ripped. Beats the shit out of his parents.
Check that out.
I've been having this conversation with my wife about
That's what happens when you give babies protein.
Yes. About with the milk, with like the breast milk, there's not a lot of protein in it. So I was gonna put some scoops of protein powder and mix it in there because you just shake it up and give them a head start.
You know, that's what we did, except for it wasn't protein powder, it was formula. So you do half breast milk, half formula, and they get all the nutrients they need.
Well, this is just straight. I'm saying is straight protein. Creatine, protein.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, a little bit of HGH just to be safe. We'll want to speed up the first couple of years to get them under the barbell. That's what I'm saying. They're a little short. Let's just lengthen them, and then, you know, it's like working a dough.
I see you're taking the Piccolo method to parenting.
It worked there.
Isn't that pretty much what he did to Gohan?
It worked.
Gohan's like 2 years old.
He was just so Piccolo was like this is really fucked up. Like a minority parent that just left. He dropped him off. He went to go get cigs and he never came back.
Figure it out, kid. It's a cruel world out there. All right, anyway. You guys are here.
Where are we at? Ping the map. I can't see. Oh my god. And where do we have to go? Like over here?
Where are you pinging?
Over in the desert.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe you got to look at the map that was provided with the black stone.
What is that thing?
Can we look at both maps together?
Yeah, you needy bitches. Let me link it in the chat.
It's not like we're driving an RV down the road. We're trying to unfold a map, rolling down the highway, taking up the whole windshield.
Well, just as soon as I can find it here in my massive folder of stuff. Here it is. All right, it's coming through on the chat.
Just be sure and watch out that Turtle Goth doesn't eat the map.
Yeah, no, you can eat anything you want, not this map.
All right. So, yeah, there's the map of where the black stones are thought to be held.
So we're actually the Druid Grove one. Man, you're gonna make us go over to Eastvale?
You were already there.
Oh, is that the one I picked up?
That's the one you picked up, jackass.
Wow.
Come on, Petey.
Wow.
Come on.
So yeah, we do have to go to the desert.
I mean, you might. If only you had a ship to take you there.
Yeah, well, some dickhead blew up the ship.
Yeah, well, I guess you guys get to go trekking through Jurassic Park.
Well, we all know what happens with Jurassic Park.
You bet your ass I do.
The safety standards in there, man. You know, Jurassic Park would have been fine if there wasn't some greedy asshole trying to get money selling the
Lich Lord. The Lich Lord's over there.
You gotta watch out for that Wainwright.
Yeah, right? I'm here to fix your cable, pal. All right, so you guys are right here.
We should ask the druid if he's ever been to Rusfar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many plants you're gonna find there.
Doesn't matter how many, as long as he's touched one. As long as he has been there before.
Yeah, have you been there before?
Well, are you guys back at the elf? Like, you guys are just at the edge of the forest right now. Come on.
You said we were going back to sleep.
I said nobody has moved their token.
Oh my God. Well, we didn't even walk out there to begin with. You just put us out there.
I didn't put you out there. There we go, Donkey Jank. So Donkey Jank will lead you back to the elf city. To in Asari.
I'm gonna. You guys do the talking. I'm gonna chew on a tree and prepare my spells because I don't know what I'm taking. And I have spells from the paladin spell list I gotta get rid of.
So you guys are down here near the king. Do I need to put you back at the edge of the city?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. All right. Well, we'll say that you guys approach from the eastern side of the forest.
Where do you move us?
Over here. To the south, to the east.
Okay. I gotta do these spells. Okay, let's get rid of Wrathful Smite because that's something paladins do.
Yes, it is.
It would be cool. It would have been cool. So now that frees up a slot. I don't know what I want to do.
Summon Pit Fiend.
I don't have that.
If you take Planner Ally when you get 6 level spells, you will. And also if you worship Bane. I don't know what
First of all,
or whatever, Turtle God, whatever his name is, tried to look him up, and he's mysteriously absent.
First of all, I'm not cool with the great old one right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed.
Why?
He hung up when we were talking about abortions.
He said
he said it's a religious issue and not a political one, and he hung up.
He went from the great old one to the good old one.
Wow. Where are you? Who are you talking to?
I was just talking in general.
You're just talking?
Yeah.
You're just talking to yourself?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I'm just wondering. So it's dusk.
So I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to say, none of you peek on me while I'm sleeping, you weirdos.
All the elves around you give you a strange look.
And I'm going to say, I know y'all don't sleep. Don't be watching me when I sleep.
All right, there's an inn over here.
I'm going to go in the inn and lock my door because I don't trust those shady motherfuckers.
Okay, it's a treehouse.
Is it going to require an insight check to go inside?
An insight check?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. To go into the city, you mean?
No, into the inn.
I mean, I get the joke, but
can I intimidate the door?
Yeah, I think the joke went over my head there, bud. Sorry.
Oh wait, what is it? Maybe I don't know. Let me search this up. Say turtles smell well, but I don't know if that means that they smell okay or if they're good at smelling.
They do not smell. Okay. They smell like shit, dude.
Well, then it must mean the other.
Yeah, they have a great sense of smell, I take it.
What do turtles smell like?
Awful.
Stink pods.
All right. So as you settle to rest, you get this whiff of smoke. And if you look out your window, you'll notice that part of the treehouse inn is on fire.
The treehouse is on fire?
Part of the treehouse is on fire.
I'm going to come out of my room and say, it's a boy.
Oh my God.
I'm going to quietly lay back down and not say anything.
What? I'm gonna I'm gonna be puzzled at what Torgoth does, but I'm also gonna I'm just gonna go lightly knock on Donkey Jank's door and be like, hey man, somebody caught the inn on fire.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and collect my things and walk outside of the inn.
When we get outside, I'm gonna demand our money back from the innkeep.
He did not charge you to rest.
How much of the treehouse is on fire?
Probably about a third of it.
Okay.
So is it savable?
Is it savable?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't have any water spills or anything, but could we throw buckets of water on the treehouse?
Yeah, you could do that.
I guess I'll try and do that.
Oh, okay. I got it.
All right. What do you guys want to do? You can move. You can act freely. You have to act in order. So
I'll leave and go. Where are you guys going? Where are we going?
You're just gonna leave?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the inn is on fire. What do you want to do?
Well, he laid back down in bed, so technically the turtle is turning into grilled turtle right now.
Turtle soup.
Well, I'm just gonna lay there for a few moments, and then I guess we'll. Are we getting out of here, or are we just gonna just get out of here? Or where's where's that other druid at? What's his name?
He is Duradel Thornheart. He's got the purple dot. He's near the king.
While this is going on, can I go ahead and make a survival check to look for tracks?
Yeah, you can.
Six.
With the 6, you manage to make out some tracks that lead down the hall from your room.
And to the left?
To the left. 3 hops this time.
Okay.
How far away is the flames?
Well, they're so you guys were up in the treehouse. So second story. I don't know. They're down on the left-hand side of the inn here.
Is it 30 feet away?
30 feet away? Where are you?
I guess I'm still in my room.
If you're in your room's like over here. 30 feet? No.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I look around outside to see if I see any? You think? I think it might be the leftover guardsmen that we kept alive, coming after us after they found their leader dead.
Oh, come on.
No, you don't think that would? You don't think that would do it? The like 20-some guardsmen that we pissed off and stole all their slaves and killed their leader.
And don't forget recognizing one of us on a wanted poster.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do? Look
I want to
around.
see. Yeah, I want to do. What I guess would it be a perception check to see if I see anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make a perception check to see if you see anybody that you might recognize. 14, with a 14, you don't see anyone that you don't see anyone recognizable from the 14.
So basically everyone I see is Elvish.
Well, keep in mind that you went up a lift and you're about 50 feet in the air on a platform.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these are platforms that are connected by suspension bridges.
Yeah,
So
I just didn't realize they were that high in the air.
Yeah.
Because that would be real easy for someone to like shoot an arrow from these trees.
Is that right?
You don't think so?
I mean, it's feasible for sure. Those are massive trees, so they could climb up there. But where are you when you're making your perception check?
Like outside the inn. Wes and I went outside the inn.
Okay, so you're standing right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm like right here.
From right there with a 14, you don't see anything. Also, it's unless you have night vision, it's getting dark. So, or dark.
Well,
vision.
it should be well lit because of the inn.
It's probably casting bright light 30 feet.
I was making a joke because the inn's on fire and you said it's getting dark.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask if there's any more PBR and marshmallows and just sit around the fire.
There looks like somebody drank the last PBR pounder. It was only $2.
Well, now I'm gonna start yelling obscenities at Darren's mom.
Actually, if it's $2, it's you overpaid.
Yeah,
you overpaid. All right. Anybody else? Donkey Jank?
Go ahead.
Is the Elf King and company around?
Yeah, they're over here on this other platform.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Maybe we should grab the druid and ask him if he has any water spells.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
So he's over here in discussion with the king about what to do whenever you walk up. What are you guys saying?
Hey, idiot.
Oh. Go on. Please go on.
Your house is on fire.
He says, I know that. The king and I were just discussing what to do. He says, I have a few spells that I can use, but I'm not going to be able to create a ton of water.
Well, we'll quit discussing what to do and do something.
He says, I may be able to create a downpour, but occasionally I can only fill many small receptacles. So we'll see. Let's roll the dice, kids.
Well, it sounds to me like someone has an ED problem.
Wow. All right, so
I'm going to go AFK real quick.
All right. So the spell actually creates 2 gallons or 16 pounds of water per level with a range of 25 feet. It also says you can possibly create a downpour. So he is with his level. Okay. He may be able to generate enough water that. Okay.
Yeah, let him do his thing. I have an idea
right.
if it doesn't work.
He says, I'm not sure how the fire started, Your Majesty, but I will do what I can to save the inn. So he comes over here and he starts waving his arms around and casting a spell. And just give me 1 sec. Oh, interesting. This says you can create up to 10 gallons of clean water within an open container. Alternatively, the water can fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. Well, aren't you guys just lucky that there's a druid here?
Do they have insurance?
I don't know, but I'm sure Farmers has seen and covered this already.
Yeah, but if they just drop water on top of there, it can damage the structure.
Yeah.
Have you heard of water damage after a fire?
Hey, man, look, I don't know what the elves know about stuff, but right now I think that they'd want to put the fire out before it spreads to this whole platform. I don't know about you guys.
Let's just cut the ropes and cut our losses.
All right, so he'll come over here and he'll cast Create Water. And he's able to extinguish the fires on the end. What was your idea, Total Goth?
I wish to pray to my deity and summon him into the area and put out the fire and consume everyone.
Well,
and consume everyone. Like as
well, he's gonna come here in a big splash, put out the fire, and then for his trouble, he'll have to probably take a few elves.
Oh, well. The druid just put the inn out. Did you still want to?
I still like.
Are there any sparks? Are there still any embers or sparks or anything like that?
Nope. He used create or destroy water, and it extinguished exposed flames.
By the way, imagine being in the desert and then you cast destroy water.
Yeah, that would be such a dick move.
It's a pro gamer move.
Yeah, that would be the biggest dick move ever. Imagine you're playing that and it's like a homebrew undead class or undead race. So you don't even need to drink, but your companions do.
Well, it's called
destroy all the water.
It's called create or destroy water, but I never thought of a situation where they destroy water.
If you get stuck in the water temple.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Anyway, Dirdell puts the fires out at the end. Breathes a sigh of relief. I'm sorry. You should have went before him.
I didn't even have a full initiative, Bubby.
I said you could move freely for this action.
I didn't use the good one.
All right, with that, he looks at you guys and he says, do any of you know anything about how the fire started?
He did it.
Who did it?
I point to this guy.
That guy?
Yeah.
He says, what proof do you have of this?
He's standing closest to it when it happened.
All right, so the king orders the guardsmen to come over.
He's a spy.
A spy for who?
My intelligence is failing me.
I see that.
I'm not good with names. I'll prove it to you. Oh, actually, I remember now. Oh, I remember. Who's the guy we were just at? Who we slaughtered? Thank you. Break Skulls. He's one of Break Skulls' men.
He begins to protest his innocence. And he drops to his knees before the king and removes his headdress, his helmet. And he says, "Your Majesty, I would never betray Innisari, and I certainly wouldn't set a fire on one of our platforms." And the king holds up a hand to pause the guardsman and turns back to you and says, "Other than his proximity to the fire, what other proof do you have?"
Well, look at him. He's, and I'm gonna look at him. I want to make an insight check on what he just said.
Oh.
And I'll even use guidance on top of that. On 25.
With the 25, you're able to discern that he seems to be telling the truth.
I would like to use
His action.
Deception. I'd like to use my deception on the king to try and convince him that that guy set the fire.
So you want to make a deception check, and what are you going to say?
I'm going to say I saw while I was checking my shower for cameras, I saw him doing something suspicious.
Oh my God.
He was looking through the little hole in my shower.
I have the footage.
Oh no.
He's on the TV. He's on the CC. What do you call it? CCP.
CCTV.
I got him on here. Yeah.
Closed cat, or what is? I forget what it stands for. But yeah.
Closed circuit television.
Yeah.
You rolled an 18.
I'm gonna walk over and put my hand on Galador's shoulder and say, and nod and reassure the king, and you can roll a 1d4 extra on top of that. I'm gonna open up my eyes.
Okay.
So yeah, 21.
All right, so you say that, and the king glowers down at his subordinate with a stern face of admonishment, and this guardsman is going to try and plead his case to the king. He says again, "Your Majesty, I would never betray our people or our way of life here. You know that I have always served you faithfully, and only a fool sets fire to a city in the trees." 13. The king holds his hand up, and he says, "That may be so, but we'll have to discern the truth behind your statements. Guardsmen, you may take him away." So the guards come, and they draw their swords and flank him, and they're going to take him away.
Can I go Boulder Gate 3 style and just push him down the...
You're going to push him off of the edge?
Yeah, like Boulder's Gate.
When do you want to do that? Because they took him away to Elf Jail.
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, you can certainly do that, but if you decide to do that,
I don't have great
also
strength.
you might also get a lesson in Boulder's Gate. Hey, we don't like that shit. What are all these oil barrels doing here? All right, so with that, the king shakes his head and says, I never would have thought that we had a traitor in our own midst. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
I mean, it makes sense. How else would Brayskull have known about the cave near here and how to capture your villagers?
Good thing we are here, Mr. King. You're welcome. He says, yes, I agree. We'll have to be quite thorough in our interrogation. But I trust you were able to sleep well, get some rest.
Yes, we were. And I want to offer my services to torture the elf myself.
He shakes his head and says that will not be necessary. We prefer to handle this our own way.
Even though I guaranteed the elf will talk?
He says, I will speak no more of this matter. This is not a matter for an outlander. If you need sound legal advice, hire White Iron Law.
Well, you probably should have said that to that guy before you sent him to jail.
We'll beat the competition and hit him in the balls, too. All right, so with that, the king turns to Duradel Thornheart. And so which one of you guys, it was you, Dave, right, that was talking to him, that he was originally talking to?
Uh-huh.
All right, so he comes up to you and he says, for what reason do you seek to enter the grove of the sanguineous tree?
Oh, that's cool. I'm actually tight.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff, he goes there.
Yeah. My uncle's from there.
He says it is an unusual request for one who is not affiliated with the circle.
I'm gonna interject and be like, well, it's not normal for us to come save elves' asses, but we came and did that, didn't we?
All right, so the king and Duradel listen to what you have to say. Duradel shrugs as if he's indifferent to the matter. He says, it makes no difference to me. There's no love lost between myself and the Archdruid Odoron. But I could take you there if you so desire. As to torturing the arsonist, that's up to King Keladin. Why don't you make a persuasion check for that?
For the one thing we'll ask?
Yeah, for asking if Galador can torture the arsonist.
I have another idea. Let him come with us.
Who? The arsonist?
The tree burner, yeah.
He says, why would I release him to your care?
To be honest, I don't have a good reason.
What's to prevent him from returning to the Oathbreakers, the deserters that he
because
Go ahead.
If he travels with us, we'll see if he tries to escape, and then we can put him down. If he is a traitor, he will run away.
Yeah, he can serve his
if he
sentence
stays with us,
preemptively.
it proves his innocence.
Yeah. We'll clear him of the crimes ourselves.
So you rolled a 21, Galador?
Yeah, I'm pretty persuasive. I once convinced a kid I knew to drink Milwaukee Special Reserve Ice.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible thing to do to your friends. All right, with a 21, the king turns and glances at the inn. Although some damage was taken by the fire, no one was killed, and it's easy enough to rebuild. He shrugs and he says, "I see no issue with the matter. If Duradel can accommodate one more for his trip to the Druid's temple."
Are they letting him come with us?
He says he sees no issue with it, given that if he does betray you, you put him down. And
okay, because if that wasn't gonna work, I was gonna try something else.
What else were you gonna try? I mean,
well, I was gonna try
21.
He was gonna call his deity to come
I was going
the prisoner.
I was gonna go. All I'm gonna say is I was gonna try to roll a stealth check to go behind the tree, and you can use your imagination after that. I mean,
I don't want to use my imagination.
I mean, word has it I have a great sword.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything, but anyways, so he's gonna let him come with us.
Yeah, he said that he will release him to your care, given that if he is a traitor, that you put him down.
Okay. Okay, we'll bring him with us. I'll tell him if he's not good, I'm gonna stuff him in my bag.
Okay.
Wait, did you say you're stuffing the prisoner in your bag?
If he's not good, I'm gonna stuff him in my bag.
So the king calls for the prisoner to be released into your custody.
Now, who has? I'm lawful evil, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to ask the king, who has custody and what type of custody is it? Am I the one? Am I to have full custody of the individual, or is this like a joint custody with rights of survivorship? If in the event of untimely death, who is in control of who has the primary custody of the prisoner in every scenario, including what happens when everybody dies and he's no longer in our custody?
He says that as a group, you all share custody for the wood guard, and he says,
including Duradel.
Duradel holds up his hands defensively, and he says, "I'm only serving as conduit here to get you to the temple." He says, "I share no responsibility for the prisoner."
Okay, so between the three of us, we share equal stake in custody.
Yeah. He said, so the king speaks and he says, Woodguard Dane Demar, you will go with these three outlanders, that your guilt or innocence may be ascertained.
Okay, well, what happened if any of the custodians were to be incapacitated?
Or killed?
I said incapacitated. I'm going to ask about killed next.
He says that you all share joint. He's releasing the wood guard into your care, into everyone's care. If the three of you should perish on the journey, then the wood guard is free to do as he deems necessary. If he is to die during the journey, then so be it. The gods will determine his fate.
Who would you determine to be the guardian ad litem?
I've instructed him to go with you, and he will.
I'm gonna turn to everybody else and say, "This is why I can't stand these elves. Sometimes they just don't talk, but they don't talk business. They get all twisted up in their elf talk."
The king glowers at you, and he says, I do not forget the things that you've done for me, but you will not insult me within my own realm. Who do you cast Crown of Madness on?
The prisoner.
All right, wisdom save. Wow, he rolls a 4. Although he has advantage on the saving throw because of his elvish heritage.
Does he really though? Because he's under he's a prisoner.
Yeah, elves are immune to charm.
I get that, but he's also a prisoner and he has to do what we say.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, you're casting a spell on him. He gets advantage on the wisdom save. Him being a prisoner doesn't change that in any way.
Is it a charm effect?
Crown of Madness?
Yeah.
Is it a charm effect, or what is it?
Yeah,
it's like charm.
Charm, yeah. It says while the target
except for it makes the person look all kinds of crazy.
So he rolls a 19.
Well, then he obviously resists.
Okay.
Okay. It's a charm.
Close one, though. All right,
so trying to keep him from running away.
Oh, I know, but you haven't even talked to him. This might be your new best friend. His name's Dane. He likes turtles, so you're in luck. Turtle goth.
I think his name's gonna be Joof.
All right.
It's a mix of Jeff and Oof.
I see that. Joof the elf. All right, so the king says that he'll hear no more of your insults. He's thankful for the things that you've done, but he wants you out of his sight.
Who's insulting him?
Dave insulted him.
When?
Just before you pulled your Crown of Madness shit. He was like, "This is what I don't like about these elves. They're so indecisive and they never get to the point, and blah, 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 blah."
I wasn't paying attention.
I see that.
If he knew any better, he'd know that's the best thing I would say about them.
Well, Durdo asks if you have anything left to do before. Do you need any supplies or anything before we head out?
I just need the king's daughter's sweet ass. You should be throwing that to just about anyone these days.
Wow. Is that what you say?
I'm like, all right, we gotta go.
Bitch, it's a good thing I gotta go right now. Let me tell you. All right. So Duradel says, all right, gather close. He says, let me just check this real quick. All right, he says he'll open the portal, but you need to go right through. Let me gather you guys. So
I'm gonna ask him to go through the portal first.
He said that's not how it works.
That is how it works. I do magic myself.
Can he go through and hold the portal open is the better question.
Mages do it in WoW all the time.
This ain't WoW, son.
But how do you go through it this time? Or the last time when we got here?
He would go through last.
Okay, well, I want to send the prisoner through first then.
All right.
I don't trust these elves.
He steps up to this tree here and begins to cast the spell. After some time, a portal opens. And he says, all right, go on through. He says, although I can't say how you'll be treated on the other side.
I'm just gonna like push the prisoner in the back so he kind of like falls through the portal.
He turns and gives you an angry glare as you push him through the portal. It says, don't touch me! And then he goes.
And then he gets yeeted through the portal.
Yeah, he gets yeeted. All right, he turns and looks at the rest of you and says, come on, I can't hold this forever.
I go through.
You'll go through?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you step up to the portal, he puts a hand on your arm and he says, you've bypassed. I've opened a portal past the gate tests. On your return, you may need to pass through the gate again.
What?
He says, he waves his hand and says, you'll see what I mean. Go on.
Okay,
I don't like that shit.
Do you go through?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go through and your gender changes. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, first of all, amphibians can change gender.
Oh, I know. All right, Total God, you go through. What about you? What about the other two of you? You going through?
Yeah, I'll go through.
Okay.
I'm gonna just run and flip through the portal.
All right, you take a running start. Galador?
I lock eyes with the druid and then slowly like walk through the portal.
Okay. He shakes his head at you as you walk by and says, bloody warlocks. And he turns and bows to the king and says, I'll be back, your majesty, and steps through. You leave all your trash. All right, two things. You guys step through this tree portal, and it kind of feels like you guys are transported through like a root network. And all at one time, you see a light up ahead, and you come out of another tree.
Sounds like death. You see a light up ahead.
Duradel's in front of you. You exit into a small grove, in which there's a small group of druids cloistered, not 5 feet apart, deep in some kind of argument. The druid that stands before you, he looks to be a young elvish woman, She brandishes her staff threateningly at an older dwarf druid upon the steps. And she says, enough time has passed. No one has heard from the Grandmaster. We must go into the temple and purge it ourselves. The dwarf on the steps and his two companions, they brandish spears in a threatening manner. And he says, no one is to enter the temple until the rite is complete. Master Odoron was very specific. You may not enter. And all at once, he stops speaking and turns his attention to your arrival. And he says, intruders in the grove. State your business here.
I'm going to say that I'm here to help her purge her temple with my staff.
She turns to look at you skeptically, and then turns to look at and she says, Duradel, by the gods, it's been years, and you bring these interlopers into our grove. And he says, Silva, he says, Silva, it's not as if I brought them here to betray you. They're here to help. They're seeking the stone. And she turns and looks back at you and says, is it you seek out the black stone?
I'm going to point at the turtle and say, this guy is.
She turns to look at you, Torgo.
I'm still eating leaves. What's going on?
So Duradel told her that you weren't here as interlopers or to intercede and rob the temple. You were here seeking the stone, and maybe you could help cleanse the temple. She says these stones were first created by the taming of the elemental fires as a byproduct. She said throughout the years, they've been known for their ability to increase one's powers that hold a corrupting influence. The Archdruid wisely locked them away within the temple for fear of what they may bring if unleashed upon the realm. They have been used and lost in battles long past, although recovered. Until very recently, the second stone was taken from the temple.
So how many stones do you have?
She turns and glances at the dwarf upon the steps, who crosses his arms defiantly and shakes his head at her before she continues. She says, as of now, to my knowledge, there's only the stone that remains within the grounds. Although none have been allowed to enter. Within a fortnight ago, Archdruid Odoron went in to attempt to cleanse the temple himself. It seems as though he was unsuccessful.
Why is that?
When she turns and gestures her staff at the great stone doors in front of you, she says, this temple is both a place of worship and a training ground for the druids of our circle. She says, I believe that the presence of the stone being held so long within this place has corrupted it and its guardians. Its purifying waters have turned to poison. Our grove of treants has turned hostile, and many of the instructors that reside within the temple, are also hostile as well in their intent. The Archdruid claimed that by entering the temple, he could cleanse it. Although, as I said, it's been a fortnight and he has not returned.
Sounds like he bit off more than he could chew.
She nods at you and turns back to the dwarf on the steps and says, as I was just telling Mengus here, we need to go in and investigate. Perhaps something terrible has befallen the Archdruid. But he won't stand aside.
I'm gonna look at the dwarf, and I'm gonna say I think it's best for everyone if you stand aside.
Why don't you make some kind of check? Like, what are you doing? Intimidation, charisma?
Yeah, I'm gonna brandish my dagger and do an intimidation check.
27. All right. So what do you tell him to stand aside?
Yeah.
He looks at you defiantly, if but for a moment, before he throws his hands up and says, "Be it on your head, Silva, to let these outlanders into our holy temple. But so be it." And he orders his men to stand aside. And he says again, "Be it on your head." So Silva and her
I'm gonna touch the top of my head and be like, I don't think there's anything there. Even my hair's gone.
He was talking to the elf, but all right. So she turns to you and says, "If you enter the temple, be wary. And especially if you enter the West Wing."
So go to the West Wing. What is this fucking Beauty and the Beast?
She said.
We're not allowed in the West Wing.
She just said to take care.
What is there? Is there a prince that's transformed into a beast and a whole bunch of talking silverware and plates in there?
She says, "I suppose you'll find out."
If they start singing, I'll kill all of them.
She says, "We'll give you 48 hours. If you do not return, we'll enter the temple ourselves."
Why don't you come with me, or are you a chicken?
She says, "You offered to cleanse the temple." She said, "We'll give you outlanders 48 hours."
And I'm gonna ask why she's not coming along.
She said, "Because you offered to clear the temple."
Yeah, but
I will begin to walk.
I'm gonna tell her she's a chicken and walk inside. Why did my health update? Did you create a new character? Did you not copy it?
I copied the ones at the Wood Elf City.
Yeah.
My bad. You just have to update it.
I
All right.
did.
So in front of you, so it looks kind of like the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, like just the entryway. So it looks kind of like this, but with double doors. So the doors are shut. What do you do?
I push my staff against the doors and say that there's nothing I haven't been able to get inside of yet.
Wow. All right, so you push the doors open. And a long hallway. There's a long hallway directly in front of you. All right, so you guys get to about there, and ahead in the central chamber, there's a massive central chamber. And inside this central chamber, what?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Hannah.
No, it's all right. So this central chamber has a massive blood red tree in the middle.
Is it bleeding tears?
No, it's
Do
not.
I need to pray to it?
It's not a werewood tree.
Is there a Night King?
So it's a massive deciduous forest, or a deciduous tree, excuse me. It's about 100 to 130 feet tall.
I wish to eat one of the leaves.
All right. Well, you can certainly pick up one of the leaves and eat them.
This is a little off topic, but now I'm thinking about it. Who would win in a javelin contest, the Night King or Choss?
Definitely the Night King. So this is also like a terrace. So down here around you, there's water. And you remember that the water was poisonous.
The water is poisonous? Is it gas?
The water had turned to poison. No.
So, like, if I threw fire down there, it wouldn't ignite?
No.
Okay.
So there's this is just a big, massive chamber. There's no ceiling in this chamber, so you're exposed to the elements here. And like I said, this massive 130-foot tall blood red tree takes up this commands the central chamber. What do you guys want to do?
Can I put my hand on the tree and cast Detect Poison and Disease?
Yes.
I'm gonna. I guess you should tell me independently if it's poisonous or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I was just reading the spell.
Since you know, some turtle keeps eating leaves. And
all right, so you go up and you touch the tree. You do not sense corrupting influence or any kind of poison coming from the tree itself.
So all the water has turned around the tree, but it has not affected the tree at all.
Correct. Also, this spell is only effective to 3 feet of wood and dirt.
Yeah, but if I'm grabbing a branch, I'd feel the whole way through it if there's something in the center.
Right, and you don't feel anything.
Okay.
It just seems like a healthy tree.
Can we go past this stuff, or is this a wall?
It's like a ledge, and this drop is about
or low.
This drop is about 25 feet below you.
I will stand over the precipice.
You're gonna stand over the precipice?
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at it.
Okay. All right, do me a favor. How far can you see?
How dark is it?
The chamber is surprisingly well lit. You set out in the morning, so it's about mid-morning. Remember, there's no roof here, so the sun's just shining down.
Oh, well, then I could probably see the whole thing.
45 feet? All right.
Well, at least.
In front of you, there is
good eyes.
There is a closed off section here. This is looks like this is a wall with some kind of a room over there. If you look over to the other side, you see a waterfall.
Ooh.
The water juts out below the terrace. Coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond the terrace, show me how far you can see.
As long as there's nothing in the way, I can probably see the whole way out.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know how big this is.
This is all an open air terrace until you get to about here, and then it closes in.
Did this keep going, or is there a wall here?
Sorry, there is a wall here.
Okay, so excuse me, this is the closed off area then.
Yeah.
I don't see any way other than the waterfall. I don't see any way that it's fed into.
Nope.
I'm just interested because I do water stuff.
I know.
Wink,
No,
wink.
it seems like these waterfalls come out right below the terrace. You're not quite sure where they're coming from.
Okay, well, I sure would like to kind of meander around.
Okay.
This is kind of an interesting place for my character.
So you come over here. Yeah, keep in mind this is an open air terrace for now. Coming over here, show me how far you can see again. 60 feet?
Oh, it's not dark. I can see all the way out. If it's dark, then I have to cast either light or use my weapon, and it can only see in a certain radius.
I got you. Yeah, it's like I said, it's mid-morning. There's no roof here. So as you look out here, there is seems as though there's a stairwell over here that leads down to a plot of land. I don't know the best way to describe it. And you see some big trees in here.
Oh, they have leaves.
So right now the drop is about 25 feet on top of there. Or you can get down and use the stairs. You're gonna cast False Life on yourself? All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just gonna walk up to the stairwell and just try and discern what's going on.
So which stairwell?
The one over here by Karaskin.
All right, move your token over there, bud. All right, so there is no door here. The terrace opens up to a stone stairwell that leads down onto a a plot of land. The water's edge laps gently at the surface here.
So it's undisturbed water.
Yeah, I mean it's moving, but it's moving slowly.
Okay.
What about you, Donkey Jank? Kyle, I will reveal this. There is a hallway at the end of the chamber, and then on the other side, another stairwell.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the edge of the, I guess, platform here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay, go ahead, buddy. With the 12, as you look out across here, seems like you almost see, you think you see a glance of this tree moving somewhat, but you're not sure. Might be your eyes playing tricks on you.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a javelin at it.
Okay. You go ahead and do that, Bubby.
Dang.
23 hits. Roll for initiative.
8 damage.
8 damage?
Yep.
Damage. Okay. Well, you throw this javelin, and it strikes this tree. And all at once, this tree springs up to life, slams the ground with its mighty arms. And let's get some initiatives here. Tortogoth, 12. Galador, 18. Sounds like he had to step away for a minute. Oh, no, okay. 19. Oh, cool. All right. What do you guys want to do? This tree has just come to life. It's a huge tree, so it should probably be like this. Maybe not that big. Like this.
So we're fighting Treebeard.
I mean, you're fighting somebody. Angry tree boys. All right, so here's the Donkey Jank, Galador, Tortogoth, and then Angry Trees. Donkey Jank.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action rage, and
Okay.
then I'm going to use my movement speed to get a running start off the plateau, and then I'm gonna long jump and do a somersault in the air, and I'm going to fly over and just start attacking him with my axe.
Show me where you're gonna land.
I'm gonna try and land like in the tree.
Do you need to
Like
do an
on him.
acrobatics check for this? Would you like to roll an acrobatics check for this?
Either that or athletics, one of the two.
Well, yeah, I would be fine with you rolling either.
Okay, I'm gonna roll in athletics then.
Yeah, man, whatever's better for you. Sounds pretty damn athletic to me. With a 28, you would be able to do that easily.
All right, I'm gonna run and jump off the plateau here, and then start flipping onto the trees, not through them, but onto the trees. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring my axe down recklessly on this giant tree.
Okay. So you landed in the tree. You didn't land on the ground?
Yes, I landed in the tree.
Okay. All right. So all of those hit.
All right.
What kind of damage is this?
Big
Slashing.
damage. Let me see here. So let's see, 19 and 14.
33?
Yep.
Slashing?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Anything else, Donkey Jank? Looks like you're helping Grandpa with the wood today.
Somewhere there's some Canadian with a full chub after that
Yeah.
encounter.
That display of manly log chopping.
Just wait.
Donkey Jang, from your vantage point, you see another set of stairs with a door, and looks like more trees back here.
All right. Just wait until I start farming for the maple syrup.
Oh my god.
All right, well, after you, it's Galador's turn. I'm sorry, were you done?
We got the maple leaf right here. I believe that's the red tree, right?
Yeah, it's the sanguineous tree.
Yeah. No, that's gonna end my turn.
All right, cool, man. Go ahead, Galador.
Well, since since it's a tree, I'm gonna go ahead and produce flame.
Okay.
And try and catch it on fire.
Wow, Donkey Jank is in the tree.
That's like, I mean, I hope the tree's not like doused in gasoline. It takes a little bit for wood to get going.
Okay.
And then I guess I have to roll to hit, don't I?
What does the spell say? Let me look.
It just says on hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and
go ahead and roll. The AC isn't that high. $19 hits.
So it's gonna be 2d8.
Okay. Roll 4d8.
48.
Yeah, he has vulnerability to fire.
Oh no shit, he's a tree.
All right. Well, is Donkey Jank taking fire damage?
So, so what you're saying is, what you're saying is I'm, I bring this little flame over to the tree, and instantly this tree is just an inferno.
You remember in the Two Towers when all the orcs are like, holy shit, there's the ants, and then they shoot fire arrows at the ant, and it takes like 3 hits and bursts into flame?
Well, that was 1 hit.
Well, I mean, maybe you're Ronnie from the Jersey Shore.
All right.
So I don't know how this works. Would Donkey Jank also take the fire damage?
Maybe have him do like a dexterity saving throw about
I think that would be good. Yeah, see if you can move to a different part of the tree that's not burning.
All right.
I mean, I guess I don't really know. Oh shoot, I guess. Did you guys want to bring in the other elf?
Nah, he's fine chilling out there.
All right, Duradel will watch after him.
Did you want me to make a dex saving throw?
Yeah, make a dex save.
Okay. 13.
13. All right, with the 13, we'll have you take half. So you get a little burnt.
Sorry, bro. I didn't expect the tree to blow up.
You're like a piece of toast that was left in the toaster just a little too long. All right, anything else, Galador?
Is there any type of ledge here, or is it just kind of like...
No, you can get up on this ledge.
Well, I just want to like crouch behind it like I'm hiding.
Okay. Then you will get cover from the edge. Oh shit, that's gonna hide stuff. I don't want to do that.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move over here and hide behind that ledge.
Okay. All right, nice. Torgoth.
Move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait in here. I'm gonna look at the tree and I'm gonna say, "Oh, I made the bonus action to get my flame going."
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead, and I'm gonna look at the tree and I'm gonna say, "Oh, that one moved too."
As soon as you set foot on the grounds here, these two in the back come to life.
Okay.
I was gonna wait until you were done talking to tell you that.
Okay.
What were you saying? So you bonus action to fire up your sword.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use the cantrip. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Bro, I trust the FBI."
Bro, I trust the FBI.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, they need to save. Yep, sorry, I was just looking that up. Well, luckily these trees are very wise. Well, who all is it affecting? Just this guy?
Yep, just him.
20.
Okay, he doesn't take any damage. I'm done.
All right, it's the Trent's turn. Wes. He's gonna try to grab you. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, Wes. He's gonna try to grab you, and then if he grabs you, he's gonna slam you onto the ground. So he's gonna make a grapple, which you can contest. 9. Doggy Jack.
Yeah, is it a strength check or is it a?
I think it can be strength or dexterity, right?
Is it?
He rolled a strength check. Let me look it up.
Is it strength or athletics, or can it be either or?
Let me see. It's an opposed strength athletics roll versus the target's strength athletics or dex acrobatics. So whoever's trying to grab, it's a strength or athletics check. And if they're attempting to grab you, then you can roll strength athletics or dex acrobatics.
Okay.
From page 195 of the PHP. All right, so he tries to grab you and you manage to dip out of the way easily. So he's frustrated by this. And he's going to come over here, I guess, with you inside, and he's going to try and slam you. Total Goth.
Excuse me.
He's going to try and slam you. So get ready, because he hits pretty hard. 28.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah.
$11. And that'll be the end of his turn. These two others should be they should actually be this size. They should be slightly smaller. And I will roll a separate for them because. 9. All right, so they will begin their turn next round. Round down, Dip Dilly Force Bureau investigation. Round down, Donkey Jank, what are you doing? You're in the tree. The tree is partially on fire.
Yep. Let's see here. go ahead and continue my assault on the tree. I'm going to go ahead and attack him recklessly.
Just chopping that wood. You got a flannel shirt on?
Everything hits.
And a full-grown beard.
And a love for Pabst Blue Ribbon. Tonight's session brought to you by PB. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, 14 and 17.
You think they'd start giving us,
free shit?
Free shit. We just throw in Pabst Blue Ribbon as often as possible in our D&D sesh.
Dude, at least give us a couple pounders. All right, very nice, Donkey Janks. You chop him up. You chopping some wood for 31.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get a running start down one of these limbs, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump across to the next tree.
Okay, so is a jump considered a disengage? Or is he gonna get an opportunity attack against you?
Never mind then. I'm just
wondering.
Yeah, he would give an opportunity attack. But I'm just gonna go ahead and jump out of the tree onto the ground.
Okay. All right, jump down onto the ground.
I'm gonna jump over here. And then that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. After you, it's Galador's turn.
I'm just gonna go ahead with produce flame again.
Okay.
Since Donkey Jank jumped out of the tree, I'm gonna attack the same tree.
Might as well. 12 is a miss.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna crouch back down behind the wall.
Okay.
And then my turn.
All right. After you, it's Tortogoth.
I'm gonna get the Spirit Guardian out on this one.
You want the shell?
No, I need the aura. I need the 15-foot aura.
Okay. Are you gonna put that on yourself, or do you need me to do it?
I'm a big boy.
Okay, I'm just asking. Do you need me to walk into Turkey Hill with you?
No, but you gotta give me a pack of cigs and some green tea, because I'm driving tonight.
Yo, pick me up a can of dip, guys. Kyle, you should tell them the funny thing that you said the other day. Kyle was like, the reason he never pitched in is that's the reason he has a house now.
Yeah.
I mean, can't hate the player, hate the game. All right, so Spirit Guardians.
My reputation with the driver just went to hated.
That's pretty funny.
All right,
necrotic damage, wisdom saving throw.
Was that like farming for blood cell Buccaneers rep? You just gotta go into Booty Bay and just start fucking people up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Exactly.
21.
All right, well. Half damage.
Okay. Half of that?
6.
Okay. All right, so you hit him with some necrotic damage. Just a little.
Rotting them trees.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. It's the Trent's turn. He looks at you guys. He can't speak, but he's going to speak anyway. He says, I got 2 limbs, 1 for each of you. And he's going to try and slam you and Donkey Jank. Hold on to your butts. 20 and 16.
Who are they hitting?
20 on Total Goth.
Hit.
Donkey Jank?
16 misses. Keep in mind that he does have advantage on the roll.
Oh, no. 27.
That hits.
All right, you guys each get hit for 17. He comes around the corner of the lazy river and slam, and splashes water all over you. It's very unpleasant.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, make your. I bet you're wishing you had the Warcaster feat.
I do, but I don't want to get it. Close.
All right. That's the end of his turn. These two smaller trees are going to move. It's their turn now. And he can move 30 feet. Okay. I think he's going to come over. He saw you jump out. I like that. He saw you jump out of the tree here, Bubby, and he's going to come over here and make a slam attack. 19.
19 hits.
All right, pal. He hits you for 15. And then this other Trent is going to just come over here and end his turn. That's a round down. We're back at the top with the Jank Man himself.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him recklessly again.
Okay, the guy in front of you?
Yep. Big
okay.
boy.
Help Grandpa with the wood. Okay, 2 hits.
Uh, 27?
27? All right. At this point, he's looking more like a twig. You hit him for 27 damage. Oh, Kyle, shouldn't he be taking fire damage every round?
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah,
if he caught on fire or not.
Yeah, that's my bad. Why don't you go ahead and roll some fire damage? It would be the 4d8. Sorry. Donkey Jank, were you doing anything else while he rolled that?
No.
All right, well, while you chop him up, he burns to death and dies. Whenever he falls, these trees deanimate and take root. All right, so for that encounter, it's 1667. They hit really hard. That's a challenge 9 encounter.
I'm going to actually start adding experience points.
I hope somebody is keeping track of your experience. Wait for just 1 second.
We've all taken Darren for granted.
Are we starting at this? Are we adding that to level 10 experience points?
Yeah,
because we should do.
We just hit level 10.
And nobody quite knew exactly where we were, so.
Right.
That's not the chart I want. Here it is.
All right, sorry, I'm back. Had a quick phone call. Yeah, so add that to level 10.
Where is it? Okay, so 64,000 plus that number.
Yeah.
One 667.
All right. I'm gonna take a leak real quick, and then let me know what you guys decide to do next.
Well, what are these other trees doing? Aren't these other trees attacking, or?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. You said the encounter was over, but the little trees were moving.
Are they fake? Are they fake?
Fake moving trees?
Yeah. Are they like the fake Christmas trees? Or we had to kill the real one?
They might have been appendages of the big tree.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm back. So I said after this tree died, the other two stopped.
They chilled out.
Yeah. So the Trent has an ability where he can animate trees. But that's meta knowledge, so you guys don't know that. Anyway, what would you guys like to do now?
I think I see a door up there. Let's go in there.
Okay. All right, so you're able to move around the grove with ease. Donkey Jank, as you come up there, this is what you see. Another series of stone steps that lead upwards. This time, give me a sec. This area.
So is the water still below here or no?
Yeah, there's the shoreline kind of slopes downwards. This area here is closed in. Sorry, it should be.
So like there's a ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's an enclosed space. Yeah. All right, Galador, as you come around the corner there, this is what you see. Whoops. Seems to be a source of water flowing from this direction. All right, what do you guys want to do?
I want to check the door.
Okay. Are you gonna open it? You gonna try to open it?
I wanted to check it. So like you know how you go up to a doorknob and see if it's locked or not, but you're not actually opening the door?
Yeah, so it seems to be on. You could open it if you wished.
I'm gonna ready an action and then open it.
Okay. The door swings open. Reveals a well-lit chamber with 6 pedestals and a door on the other end. They are 6 stone pedestals. They're about 4 feet high. All right, Turtle God. You step into the chamber. You stand in like a square chamber with these 6 pedestals.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's another door on the other end of the chamber, on the other side of the chamber, and it is well lit.
This one.
I just forgot to throw the torches in here. Looking ahead, keep in mind this chamber has a ceiling. At the end of the hall, it opens up, and it looks like there's a suspension bridge to the north.
Ooh.
How are the ropes on that suspension bridge?
You would have to get closer. Dave,
Are they tight or are they kill a paladin loose?
I guess you find out when you get closer. Dave, you have a passive perception of 19.
Yeah.
When you get up here and look at these, the first 4 stone pillars here, yeah, in the central chamber, there are 6 pedestals. Upon each is emblazoned with an emblem. They are as follows: a cat, a frog, a bear, an owl, a spider, and a wolf.
Where's the turtle one?
Yeah, where's the turtle one?
There is no turtle one.
Oh, this is blasphemy. We gotta leave.
I'm getting really mad.
Are you getting mauled?
I'm suddenly, I'm very upset with these druids right now.
Speaking of mauled, I was mauled AF in Baldur's Gate the other day.
Why? What happened?
Just getting the glitches, man.
Oh yeah, when you glitched out on your own trap and died.
Yeah. I got stuck in the fire like a nub. Like I'd never. It was like my WoW career had never.
He was just standing in the fire.
Yep. And then the cleric also died, so we had to reload. Anyway, that's what you see in the central chamber. Like I said, there is a suspension bridge to the north. To the south,
you just see a guy standing in the fire.
Yep, you just see a drow standing in the fire. To the south, there's a connecting hallway that opens up into this atrium chamber.
I want to double check these make sure if I'm seeing this correctly. There's no turtles.
You do not see a turtle emblem.
I make note of that.
Okay.
Now I approach this door.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Listen.
You're listening?
Mm-hmm.
You hear the sound of water flowing lazily and very little else. If you didn't know better, you could swear that the temple was a serene place. If you didn't know any better.
Does he look like he knows better?
What?
I guess this other side is similarly situated.
You could open the door and find out.
Let me just open it and peek in there.
Okay, well, the door is unlocked. It swings open. And reveals, for what you can see, do you peek your head around the corner?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so you come out, and you take a gander, and this is what you see.
Like Gander Mountain.
Maybe a little bit more here. You do notice to the northeast, there's a patch of land over there. But from this distance, I don't know how much more you'd be able to see.
Oh, okay. Well, let me take a little closer.
Okay, you set foot on the grove, and this tree animates.
Another one. What is this fucking DJ Kali in here?
Yes, you set foot on the grove, and the tree animates. Roll for initiative. Galador?
Oh, we're rolling new initiative, sorry. I was about to say, well, I attack him with produce flame.
Oh, I don't know if you'd be able to hear that, Dave. When you get to where you are now, Dave, listen, you hear some croaking.
Frogs.
Or is it a turtle? Turtles can croak.
Yeah, we might see one croak tonight.
Oh.
I don't know.
What you know what I want to see? I want to see a giant tree throw a giant turtle into a poisonous water.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. Who knows? All right, here's the order. Donkey Jan Galador, the bad, and then Turtle Goth.
So the exact same one it was before.
Let me look. Well, before the Trent went last, and this time it's Turtle Goth bringing up the rear. All right, Donkey Jank, you're up. Now, keep in mind, you and Galador ran it. Space. Where you're at now has a roof.
We have a roof.
It's a room, dude.
Is it on fire?
No, not yet. It's the strangest thing. The fire just seems to follow you guys around. Donkey Jank.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the dash action, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action rage, and that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right, Galador.
I want to just it's this tree, right?
Yeah, it's the big one.
That's what she said. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, just step out of here. I'm gonna look over at the tree and say, I'm gonna light you up like a dried out Christmas tree.
All right, go ahead.
That's with Produce Flame. 18.
Yeah, 18 hits. Roll double damage.
Double D.
Yeah, he's about to be a big janky joke. 12. All right, now he will take recurring damage every single round. So
I'll remember that this time.
all right, so with after that it's after your turn, excuse me. It's the Trent's turn, and he's gonna wave his arm and animate Biggie Boy here. And I think he was right here. So he'll do that, and I think he'll move here and end his turn. I need to roll initiative for the new guy. 6. All right, so he'll begin his turn at the end of the next round. Round down, Donkey Jang.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Total
You
God.
skipped me.
I didn't mean to. You skipped me.
When? You're the DM.
Not tonight, but you know.
Oh, so I guess that makes it okay then.
No,
Apparently.
Steve. I'm sorry. Please go. I would love to see what you're gonna do.
I think I should have 2 turns.
Well, listen, you're not Donald Trump, so you can't just say how many.
You just can't make your own rules.
Yeah, dude, you can't just make up the rules as you go.
I'm gonna remember that the next time I run my game.
Oh my goodness. What kind of shenanigans are you accusing me of, sir?
All I know is you definitely run your game, Dave, a lot stricter than Craig runs his. A lot stricter.
We play for we're playing for fun, you know. So.
Is this a treant?
Yes.
He's in my area. First of all, did he go?
No, he'll go after you, and he just activated by the other treant. So he enlarged.
Okay, well he
doesn't have the enlarge effect, but that's like, you know.
Okay, well he has just entered either when I walked out or just now he has entered this area.
Yes, just now.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So just have him roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right, now they are wise.
I'm aware of that.
10, which I believe fails.
Give him some necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Which one's the real one?
This guy.
They're both okay. And I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move here as well. So he has to do another one.
9.
Okay, give him 16 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then let's this guy hit hard, so how should I
Yeah, he hits really hard.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the bonus action to cast Spirit Weapon.
Okay. You want the shell?
That's fine, yeah.
I can give you anything you want.
What, are you a drug dealer now?
Do you want a turtle? Dude, here's a turtle shell. Like a legit turtle shell.
That's good.
Look at that.
Good.
How
Put it
big
right here.
Is it supposed to be bigger than that?
No, I think it can maybe hit both of them at that. Then it's gonna attack, and I'm going to attack.
Okay, I gave you control of the shell.
Okay, thank you. Shell attacks. And I attack.
All of those hit. Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on this one.
You're attacking this guy?
Yes. And let me check something. I want to see if I can do this twice on my turn or not. I want to make sure I'm not. Where are my books? Where's the DM guide? Page 98. 98. Nope. Wrong page. Close enough, though.
I mean, if he wants to stay here for a night or whatever, because I mean, it's a long.
Okay.
It's a long trip. Because he has like up to Massachusetts is another 8 hours from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it. I can use this whenever I hit. Okay, so the shell hits D8 plus 4. Nine plus 9 damage. Plus 25 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I hit. Plus 3 strength. Okay, I hit. This is a mix of slashing and fire. 21.
The fire damage rolled double.
Okay.
You roll
So
the fire
20
damage separately, right?
No, I rolled it all in one.
So can we do the damage, the weapon damage, and then the fire damage separately because he's vulnerable to fire?
I can add another 2d6. And that'll be it. That'll be double fire.
All right, yeah, do that.
So
29.
add 8. Now add necrotic.
So 35?
Is he still up?
Yeah, I'm asking you about your damage.
Oh, you want it? What do you have totaled so far?
35?
Okay, so for the weapon attack, it's 21 plus, whoops, not 5. 21 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah, if he's still alive though.
Yeah, they have a ton of health.
Okay, well I'm gonna channel divinity on top of that and throw another 25 on there for 60.
So, but you already used that once before.
Right.
So you get to cast it again?
Yep.
Why?
Because I have 2 uses of it.
Okay, but don't you have to do it with an attack action?
Yeah, I hit with the shell and I hit with my weapon.
You can channel it through the shell?
Yeah, because it's a melee attack.
Okay.
Here's what it says. It says, cleric can use channel divinity to destroy another creature's life force by touch. So when the cleric hits the creature with the melee attack, the cleric can channel divinity to do at this, right now at this level, it's 25 extra damage. And spirit weapon is a melee attack.
Okay, yeah, I had never heard of through spirit weapon. But that makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, he is still alive though.
Okay. So I did 94 plus 16 on top of that. All right, intern.
Okay. After you.
Oh, my wife's up.
This guy, I believe he starts at the end of the next round. Right? The same statistics. Axe is an ally. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have this treant come in here and attack you guys. We're actually gonna finish up right after this. If you can give it like 5-10 minutes. 19 and 26 versus armor class. 19 on you, West.
Is that the treant?
Yeah, it's this guy.
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Because he moved? He was already in your order.
Oh, he's starting his turn.
Oh, yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Got him. 21.
Okay, nice. Damn, nice. All right, so 19 versus armor class, Donkey Jank, and 26 versus armor class, Total Goth.
19 hits.
Okay, you guys are both going to get hit for 12. Slammed. Round down, Donkey Jank.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move and attack. I'm going to go ahead and attack the big tree recklessly.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Miss. Oh. Yeah, all of those hit. Damn, nice. Nice roll. 36 on the big guy.
Yep.
He burns and you slash him to death.
Okay.
When you do so, this tree takes root. Um, 1667. So 1667 experience. So to the north, like this is an open doorway here. To the north, though, you see this hallway is enclosed, and you see a door.
Oh, this is the door. Got it. Okay. I will make my way back up this main path.
Okay. As you make your way up the path, directly in front of you, you spot Galador, companion of yours. He's just kind of hanging out right now. He's a little sleepy. In the central chamber, there are 6 pedestals. Upon the pedestals, do you get closer or?
Yes, actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna look at them.
Okay, so in the central chamber lies 6 pedestals. Upon each is emblazoned with an emblem: a cat, a frog, a bear, an owl, a spider, and a wolf.
Are they all like 3 feet high or something?
Yeah, 3 to 4 feet high. And there's a slot in them where the corresponding looks like something could go in there.
Right.
Okay, I go in and I point at Danny.
Yeah, you could probably hear this now, Turtle Man.
I can hear him all the way at the beginning, and I'm gonna jump in I would like him to explain these pedestals right now, and I'm using thaumaturgy cantrip to make my voice boom.
You're gonna ask who to explain the pedestals?
I'm looking at him.
This guy.
Yeah.
This random wood elf guard that you took from his wood elf town.
Correct.
Okay. So he walks up to the pedestals and he takes a look at each one. And he says, I can't say for sure, but it looks like there's a token or something that goes in each one.
A token?
But I don't know. He says, I'm not a druid or a student at this temple.
Okay, well,
that's just my best guess.
Tell me why, and my voice gets louder, why isn't there a turtle pedestal?
The wood elf shrugs. He says, I have no way of knowing why, what these pedestals are here for, or what the druids would worship.
You know, we could probably ask the 3 people outside that are actually from here.
Yeah. I'm going to take my weapon and strike this one on the edge in anger.
You strike it?
In anger.
Okay.
I have 16 strength.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, an attack roll? Or...
I mean, what are you doing?
I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm striking this thing in anger. I'm showing him how angry I am. Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. So you take a swing at it and kind of whiff.
Maybe I don't hit it very well, but just getting my point across.
So you rage a little bit in frustration at the injustice of the lack of turtle representation in the temple.
Correct.
Maybe you can apply to be the new archdruid.
Use me as a professional reference.
What? Use you as a professional reference? Is Donkey Jank with us?
Yes, Donkey Jank is here.
Hello. What do you guys want to do? There's a hallway with a suspension bridge to the north.
I'll greet my compatriots and apologize for being late, but I was delayed. But I got here as quickly as I could.
We haven't even met.
Mm-hmm. I think that you did meet.
Yeah, we killed the dragon
together in the north.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't mind me. I have 9 for intelligence. Okay, well, he's gonna come with us, and we're gonna get some answers here, and they better be satisfactory. I think we should go up north. Or jump across the water here.
Going up north seems like the smartest thing.
And I think I'm going to use false light to get some HP.
Okay.
So
nice.
4 plus. Let me look it up. Okay, 8. So I get 8.
Anybody else doing anything? I better open.
Good for the moment.
Looks like I better get Danny DeMar's character sheet open. All right, Turtle Man, you leading?
Looks like I'm the only one doing that. So, I'm looking at some stuff here.
All right, Jank Man. You get a little closer here. Looks to be there's like a 25-foot drop below and a suspension bridge directly ahead. There's an opening. And from where you are, you can probably see to about there. So in the back of this room, looks like there is a large staircase.
Up or down?
Leading upwards.
Okay. Did we see anything in the over here?
Sorry, let me zoom out. Over there, I don't think that you got close enough to. I think you could just see a little bit.
Okay, can I go up to the edge and look real quick?
You're gonna go to the edge of the water?
I want to go to the edge, yeah, and take a look here.
I'll follow him just in case.
I don't know if it's dark. I can use light. I don't know what. Oh, you said it's well lit in here.
I'm gonna go ahead and move across the bridge.
I can't see anything beyond this.
Shit, I was just talking and I was on mute. Sorry about that. How far can you see? This is an enclosed room, but there is an opening here that leads to the edge of the water. So you could see into this room somewhat.
Okay, well, I have very good vision.
Okay, how far can you see?
How big is the map?
You can see 100 feet.
If it's not dark.
Okay. There is an opening in the ceiling of this room that provides some light from the morning sun. So with that, in this room, you hear, with your keen sense of hearing as well, you hear some croaking.
Oh. Oh.
That's probably what you'd be able to see from where you're at, given that there's rays of light coming through the ceiling.
The time to feast, guys.
So while you're standing there looking at that, why don't you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, okay.
This vine lashes out to grab you as you
A
stand at
vine?
the water's edge. Yeah, these are vines.
Oh, uh-oh. I'm good at this.
Oh, 0. Oh my God. You are grabbed. Okay. All right. So the vine grabs you and it's going to pull you 20 feet into the water.
Okay.
So you're pulled to about here.
Okay.
The water is toxic.
Okay. Can I do something?
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I would like to utter some magic words.
Okay. What magic words?
It's a spell. Like, it'll take an action.
Okay. Well, while you start doing that, let me check in with Donkey Jank and then Agrius.
Yeah. So where did the vine originate from here or originate from the water?
Yeah. So it actually popped out of the water here.
Gotcha.
Right here. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So it kind of lapped out from under the water's edge and started to pool. And just give me one sec here, Darren. Donkey Jank, you cross over the suspension bridge into this back room here. And there is there's a large set of stone stairs carved into the rock facing in front of you. There is not a roof. Doesn't look like there's a roof on the room that you're in or what lies at the top of the stairs. From where you are, yeah, you could be able to see that. At the top of the stairs in the morning sun, you see a strange object that you've never seen before. Oops. Just give me a sec. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I didn't have any spoilers or anything on the map. At the top of the stairs on the landing, there's a great device of some sort. And let me drop an image of this into the chat. Well, if you would have to get a little bit closer to get a better look.
All right, I'm gonna go up and ascend the staircase and check things out.
Okay, you ascend the staircase, and a spectral image of a tall elf in druid regalia stands before you. And if I can get a hold of his token here, I will turn him. There we go. The spectral image turns to face you at your approach. And he says, outsider, you are not of our order. State your business here. I actually have an image of what this guy looks like that I will drop into the chat. Or actually, I'm just going to put it up on the game screen. So that's kind of what he looks like, except he's all spectral and shit. Getting a little bit, going up the stairs as well. Here it is. This is the image that you see. So a great beacon looms before you. It's supported by 3 pillars. There's a mechanism in the central hub of the beacon that looks as though it could be moved. On the outer columns, there are 3 stone abutments with slots that looks like something could be inserted into them. The beacon is covered in vines and looks as though it has not been used for many hundreds of years. And again, the specter in front of you says, outsider, what is your business here?
I'm gonna walk up to him and approach him and point my finger at him dramatically and say, "You there. It looks like you won't have the opportunity to survive the dreaded technique known as donkey jank." And then I'm just going to turn on my heels and walk away.
Okay. So you approach the specter and inform him that he won't get to learn the technique known as the donkey jank, to which the specter has no answer as you turn to depart. It remains motionless at the foot of the beacon.
He's missing out.
I've heard it's really worth the money. Agrias, what are you up to?
Yeah, so how deep is this water? Like, can I walk through it, or is it would it go above my head?
It's pretty deep in the center here.
So where is Turtle
He would be
Goth
about right
now?
here. He should be right here. But he is taking an act.
Okay, so at this point, like, is there, if I were to try to jump in and maybe cut the vines, can I do that without being over my head, or is that already deep at that part?
It's gonna be pretty deep about there.
Cool.
You might be at your head at that point.
Okay, cool. So in that case, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm going to summon a massive, like, battle axe.
All right.
Right here in its range, and so that's a bonus action, and then it can immediately make a attack. So I'm gonna attempt to cut the line.
All right. Let me get a battle axe here. Here's a good one. I'll give you control. All right, so you're gonna have it make an attack action to cut the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to free.
15 is a hit.
Cool, and I need to double check damage. $11.
All right, 11 damage. You sever the vine, and Total Goth, it releases its grip upon you.
Okay.
So I guess you can save your spell. But you are in the water, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Do I get to? I don't know when my turn is, but did I get to get my little thing off or no?
Yeah, we didn't really roll for initiative or anything. The vine grabbing you is more of a reaction to you stepping close to the water's edge.
Okay.
So yeah, you can use an action.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna see the bonus action, then action dodge in case something tries to come at me.
All right. I can make a con save.
Yeah, make the con save, and then you can do your action right after that. 13?
Yep.
All right. With a 13, you pass. You're going to take half of this. So 1. You take 1 damage. Are you resistant to poison damage as a swamp creature?
No.
That's something they should add for turtles. All right. So what was the action you wanted to take, Turtle Goth?
I was gonna see if I could Try to swim around and get free, but so I just swim up to the shore then?
Yeah, you can swim. Oh, you want to swim to the other side?
Yeah, I'm holding my breath, so I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so
yeah, I want to swim over here.
You swim to the other side, and you come to a room that is covered in frogs. There is there's a pond in this room, and in the center of the pond there's an old stump, and upon that stump you see a figurine of a frog.
I like this place. This is calming me down.
Yeah, you should feel at home here.
How about I go for a little swim?
Okay, now show me the path that you take to get to the water's edge.
Well, I moved here, so maybe I'm walking over to here.
Okay.
Walking around the frog. Oh, there's a door here.
Yeah, there is a door in the southern end of the chamber. Do you interact with the frogs in any way?
I'm stepping over them.
But are you stepping on them?
No, over.
Okay.
I might eat one that looks good.
You're gonna eat one. Well, there are many frogs in this room.
Okay, so I get here. And why don't I spend the rest of my time going over here and looking and taking a look?
Okay.
So this shouldn't be here.
Yeah, after this, why don't we'll roll an initiative order and we guys can go. I mean, well, I guess you guys can just act normally until combat starts.
Danger.
Can I retrace Dave's step and just kind of swim across?
Sure. If you jump in the water, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What if I go over and...
I'm gonna run and jump in as far as I can, and then I'll do this thing, and I'll make my save.
Um, 24. You don't take any poison, or no, you take half damage. Excuse me. So 2. You take 2 poison damage.
And I have resistance to poison, so I'm gonna take 1.
Even better. And then you manage to swim to shore. Just make sure you keep your mouth closed and don't swallow any of that Cowan's Gap water. Dave, you look through this. This is like an open archway. Oops. With a perception of 19. It looks to just be a regular room. You can't see anything in this room that stands out in any way.
What if I have a path of perception of 19?
Of 19? In looking at the door frame, you notice that there are holes in the top of the door and the bottom. Darren, do you interact with the frogs in any way?
Nope.
Yeah, so holes like maybe there are just holes in the top of the door frame and the bottom. You're not sure what for. Now, if you guys can think about what you want to do, I'm going to pop over here to Donkey Jam.
Okay. I don't know if I want to go in there. Maybe we should wait for... Hey, is this guy coming or not?
Who, you want him to... Well, you didn't tell him what he should do. He's looking at your sleeping grandpa.
Okay, can Jankster bring him with him? Bring him with...
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to know what you guys want him to do.
Yeah, stay with us.
I'll give you guys control. Here,
yeah, everybody has control of him. He needs to come with.
Let me put his health here. He's got 85 points of health. Here he was, just living his life as an everyday city guard. And then you guys showed up. All right, everybody has control of him now, so you can move him if you want. If he touches the water, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. He gets a +3. Donkey Jank, what are you up to?
So I'm currently on the rope bridge again. I'm gonna point at the city guard and point at him and exclaim, "You there! Follow me and try and keep up. Walk out of this side of the door and meet me on the northeast side of the northeast side of the, I don't know, the pond bank." And be hasty and do keep up.
Okay. He says, is Grandpa going to be okay over here?
Only if you help him collect the wood.
Yeah, Grandpa, I'll help you with the wood. All right, he says, yes, sir, I'll meet you out there. And he goes out this door and waits.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a running start off the rope bridge here. Do a flip down, and then I'm going to go ahead and slam my axe into this vine.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, 25 hits. Slice it up.
So that does 13 damage, and then I guess I'm going to go for the second attack as well.
Okay. On...
Oh, the vine? If the vine's destroyed, then never mind.
Yeah, you destroyed that vine.
Okay, and then I'm going to continue moving over towards the northeast part of the pond bank.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and get a running start, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump the water here.
Okay. If you touch the water, you got to make a con save.
Okay. Uh, 15 athletics.
15 saves, so you're going to take half.
I was doing a long jump.
Oh, you're doing a long jump?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, you're able to get across.
Okay.
My bad.
All good.
All right, well, let's see if Danny DeVito, the elf, can get across here. All right, he's going to see where you jump from. And he's going to be like, I can make that. If that orc can make that, an elf can do better. Woof. So he comes out of the jump, and he falls a little short. Takes a little trip in the drink. He passes his save and takes 2 damage. So he claws his way up the shore and curses himself for thinking so competent. All right, so you guys are all in this chamber now here with the frogs. What do you guys want to do? It smells very swampy in here.
What's this?
So directly ahead of you, this chamber is, there's a hole in the roof here that allows sunlight to gather on the central chamber. There is a stump of an old tree, and on that stump, there is a figurine of a frog.
Oh. Wasn't there a frog on one of those pedestals?
Yes. In the central chamber, there are 6 pedestals with an emblem. on each of them: a cat, a frog, a bear, an owl, a spider, and a wolf.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, I'm not sure about this water, so I'm gonna command my spiritual weapon because I still have it for like another 30 seconds, and I'm just gonna have it knock it over here like a bat, hitting a baseball.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll to see if you're. What do they call that in baseball?
I got a 25 to hit.
You got a 25? Yeah, so you command that thing to hit that token over there towards you, and it works.
Hell yeah.
So it flies over here and lands at your feet.
The frog?
The frog token.
Cool.
It's not that big. It would fit in the palm of your hand. Or in a pouch, but to make it visible, I had to make it that big.
Yeah, I'll put it in my pouch.
Okay, you pick it up and put it in your pouch.
So, wait, you read off the animals over here and there was not a frog pedestal? Or there was?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, you listed off the animals that were at the different pedestals. Was there a frog there?
Yes, there is a frog. On the here, just a sec. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Here it is.
Can I go swim in here?
Do you wanna go into? You wanna dip in the water?
Yeah, I want to go for a swim.
You may. Have any of you interacted with the frogs in any way? Okay. You may.
I'm just gonna swim around. I want to do a lap.
Okay, well, you enter the pond. The water is cool and refreshing. It's fresh water. And you feel right at home.
I might be here a while. Anything under the water I would see if I just scroll around here?
Yes. What is your passive?
My passive perception is 19.
Okay, yeah. So over here, as you're swimming around, there's a chest.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
If I may try to open it.
All right, so you swim, it's underwater. So are you trying to open it underwater? You might have to.
Is it movable?
You could move it, yes.
Okay, let's drag it to the shore.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Can you show me where you're dragging it to?
I'll drag it back here.
Okay, so you're just swimming with it? Okay. Let me know if you want to interact with any of these froggy boys.
Oh, I will.
Sorry, what did Dave find?
So as he was as he was swimming around, he spotted a chest in the upper northwest pond and decided to drag it to shore.
Let's open it.
Go for it, dude.
Open the chest.
All right, you open it, and are you just opening the top, or are you dumping it out, or how are you opening it?
I'm opening the top.
Okay, so little waterlogged on the inside. Inside you find a pouch and several scrolls, and looks like two potions that you're not sure that you recognize.
Okay.
So do you want to examine the items?
Let's take a closer look at the pouch.
Okay.
The pouch.
You pick the pouch up and it's heavy, but in a good way. It seems like there might be some coin inside.
Let's open it.
Okay, you open it up and inside there are about 400 copper pieces. And two amber gemstones valued at about 100 copper pieces each. Under the pouch there was a scroll. It is a spell scroll for the spell Ray of Frost. And then there are 2 small potion vials as well.
Are any of the potions green?
No.
Okay, I won't drink them then.
Okay. So it's a small chest, but
okay.
What are the rest of you guys doing while he's taking a swim?
For one, I activated, so I just moved it to the room with the pedestals, because I'll probably use it again. I am curious about these frogs. I'm not going to touch them or anything, but are they moving or are they just standing there?
They're just kind of hanging around, croaking. Right? Isn't that what frogs do? They croak?
Yep, they croak. They ribbit.
Yeah, they're just, they're just hanging out. They're not motionless, but they're not moving too much. But wives are. Yeah.
We basically, this is the room. There's a door that has holes in the top.
There's a door that has holes in the top and holes in the bottom.
Does it have like a doorknob or a hinge or something?
Nope. It's a door frame.
Oh. But so somebody could potentially walk through it.
Yeah, it's an open door frame, but you notice there are holes above it, like in the top, and holes in the bottom.
So that makes me suspicious. Probably a trap, given that there's one on each side. The room may or may not fill with water.
I think I know what will happen. If we all go in there, I think it'll shut and we'll have a death battle, a death match.
Dave, do you have like some sort of teleportation spell where you could walk into this room and if something starts to happen, you can just
Next level. Next level.
Damn.
I have spells that kill things, so.
Same.
Those are my favorite kind of spells.
Oh wait, let's convince your little friend to walk in here. Tell him that you need his help for something really important in this room.
Yeah, go in there. Touch one of the frogs too.
You want him to touch a frog?
Yeah.
Which?
No, maybe not touch a frog.
Which frog?
Maybe.
Which frog? Ping the frog. That frog?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh boy. He probably shouldn't touch any frogs.
Okay, well, he touches that frog. Everybody in a 15-foot radius of that frog is going to have to make a save. He reaches down and touches the frog. Let me look real quick. As he does so, it rapidly inflates like a balloon and begins to burst. All creatures within a 15-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and 3d6 poison damage. Creatures that fail this saving throw also become poisoned for 1 minute. On a successful save, they take a half damage and aren't poisoned. The poison condition ends if the player makes a successful con save.
Dexterity.
Its turn. Yeah, you got to make a dex save. So, Donkey Jank. Oh, hello, Galador. Are you within 15 feet? No. Donkey Jank and Agrius. All right, Agrius. With a 10, you fail. Donkey Jank, you pass. So, you guys are going to take bludgeoning and then poison.
Luckily, poison's half, so I take half of that. So
Donkey Jank, you take half damage as well because you passed the save.
What about Danny?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. He needs to save too.
Who the fuck's Danny?
Danny DeMar, the elf that you guys incriminated in burning down the inn.
All right, well, as recompense for fucking up the frogs, he needs to walk into this room.
That's his punishment.
He failed, so he's also going to take the 22. If you failed, you have the, creatures that fail the saving throw also become poisoned for 1 minute. So, Agrius and Danny, you guys have the poison condition. You can make a con save at the end of your turn, though, to get over the poison condition. Otherwise, it lasts for a minute. All right, I got to do Danny's damage real quick.
Danny damage.
Danny damage. All right, Darren, you pass. Not poisoned.
Sure. All right.
12.
I'm gonna tell him.
He's still poisoned.
Danny DeVito's gonna step in the
Okay.
room.
Anybody else going in the room?
Not with them.
No.
Because I don't have a way to get out.
Okay. Well, Danny DeElfo walks into the room, and bars slam down and seal the door behind him. You can still see through. This door at the opposite end of the chamber also seals. In the center of the room, out of a mass of grass, a shambling mound rises.
Oh no! Goodbye, Danny.
And Danny is going to have to fight the shambling mound or die.
I mean, we can see in the room, right? So we could cast spells.
Yeah, you could cast spells between the bars, but you can't physically get into the room now. So I'm going to roll for the shambling mound. Why don't we all roll initiative? If you want to help Danny, or if you want to be a dick and not help him, you don't have to roll.
Zero for initiative.
Oh, nice, Donkey Jank. Damn, Agrius, I got a feeling you're going last, buddy.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Hey, after this, if you guys want, we could probably finish the encounter against the Giants, since we have Kyle.
Yeah, we can do that. And, let me get these initiatives recorded, and then we can pop over if everybody wants.
We can finish this real quick if you want, since we already started this encounter.
No, I'm good to finish the thing while everybody's available. And then if we wanted to come back, that's fine too.
Sure.
So the shambling mound is actually going to go after you, Darren.
Nice.
Galador, did you want to roll? Or Turtlegoth, did you want to roll?
I'm gonna sit on a bench and drink some milk and ask, "What's up, guys?"
Okay, milk is good for you. Turtlegoth?
3.
3. Okay. We can pause here and come back after against the Giants if you guys want.
I'm down if they are.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm good to pause here if you guys want to pop into against the Giants.
Oh snap! Okay.
Well, it's up to everybody else. I mean,
yeah, I was just suggesting. I'm down for either or.
I'm good to continue. I just thought if we wanted to finish the encounter, we could.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Jump over.
You want to jump over? Okay.
Sure.
D&D double feature night.
So jump.
Yeah, let's pop over there real quick, and we can finish this a little bit later. I have the initiative, so I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.